The dismissive avoidant woman is a rare breed. She's wired to guard her freedom and her heart. These women are very hard to understand, and if you don't know what makes them feel safe, you'll never get past their defenses. But when you do know, everything changes, and that's what I'll be talking about in this video today. So you can stop guessing and finally understand how to build real trust with her. Hi, I'm Jess. I've helped over 5,000 people find love, and I run a one-to-one coaching program that takes you from anxious to secure, so you can trust your instincts and build the relationship you've always wanted. If you're ready for that transformation, sign up via the link in the description box. So there are 5 key ingredients that a dismissive avoidant woman needs to feel safe in love. When all of them are present, she's much better able to trust and open up. And when that happens, you see a side of her that most people will never see. So let's look at these 5 ingredients one by one. 1. Freedom to take space. For a dismissive avoidant woman, space isn't something that is just quite important. It's a 100% non-negotiable for her to feel safe. She's wired to feel like too much closeness is a threat. Taking space is how she regulates her emotions and maintains a sense of control. So she really needs to be able to take space without being chased or worrying that it will end the relationship. If her partner panics when she steps back, she'll feel trapped and the cycle of withdrawal will spiral. It can seem like a paradox, but the freedom to take space is what enables her to come back with more openness. So in relationships with a dismissive avoidant woman, freedom to take space when needed is the pathway to genuine trust and connection. And I'm not saying that you should just tolerate endless distance. Your needs matter too. But in this video, I'm focusing on what helps her feel safe, because communication and boundaries are whole topics of their own. Number 2, consistency without pressure. Another non-negotiable ingredient for a dismissive avoidant woman to feel safe is consistency. She learned at some point that she can't rely on others, so she scans for patterns to try to work out whether someone will let her down. So when a partner is steady in their words and actions, it reduces uncertainty and potential instability from her perspective. But consistency can't come with lots of strings attached, otherwise it will make her feel unsafe. If every text, call or plan carries an unspoken demand for more closeness, she'll feel trapped and she'll retreat. So what works is reliability without pressure, showing up when you say you will, keeping promises, and having a steady, grounded energy. Over time, this calm steadiness communicates, I'm here and I'm not going to control you. And consistency is super important for female dismissive avoidance in particular. And a quick heads up, if you're anxiously attached, this next part is for you. If you constantly overthink, spiral, and second guess yourself, I've got something that can help. It's called the Self-Trust Blueprint. It's my 3-step framework to go from anxious to secure in life and love without years of therapy or guesswork. And I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. And I'm super passionate about it because I've seen it change so many lives. It's the exact framework I used myself to become securely attached, and my life is so much better for it. I've helped over 5,000 people find love. My work has been featured in Forbes, Cosmopolitan, Men's Health, the New York Times, and many more. And I've spent years refining the exact tools you'll find inside this blueprint. So if you're ready to go from spiraling to secure, sign up via the link in the description box to get it while it's still available. 3. Calm conflict. For a dismissive avoidant woman, conflict is one of the biggest triggers. Heated arguments can register as danger rather than something that can be worked through. She often interprets raised voices, ultimatums, demands, and dramatic confrontations as a huge threat to her autonomy. And she'll often withdraw or shut down when things escalate. So what helps here is calm conflict, approaching disagreements with steady energy, clear communication, and a focus on logical solutions rather than fiery emotions and personal attacks. And to be honest, even calm conflict can be uncomfortable for dismissive avoidant women. But still, you shouldn't avoid conflict altogether, because that will cause resentment to build in the long run. So it's about creating an atmosphere where differences can be discussed without intense emotions and lots of drama. When conflict is calm and constructive, she'll start to learn that intimacy doesn't have to mean volatility, and that she can disagree with you without losing her freedom or the relationship. That safety is what makes her more willing to stay present instead of running. Number 4, low-key appreciation. A dismissive avoidant woman doesn't usually respond well to a lot of gushy verbal reassurance. Too much praise can feel overwhelming, too vulnerable and uncomfortable, like you're trying to pull her closer than she's ready for. But too little appreciation, and then she won't feel seen. So what actually helps her feel safe is low-key appreciation. Small acknowledgements that show you notice and value her without making it a big performance. Things like, thanks for picking the restaurant, or I appreciate the advice you gave me. Things like that can make a real difference. This kind of appreciation reassures her that you value her in a light, non-pressuring way. Low-key appreciation is a great way to build trust and connection, and ultimately make her feel safe with you. And women are generally expected to be more warm and open, so dismissive avoidant women who are more detached can feel like there's something wrong with them. So appreciation and also showing acceptance of who she really is, those go a really long way. Number 5, slow, steady intimacy. Intimacy is a big thing for a dismissive avoidant woman. Too much too soon will make her defenses go up, but slow, steady intimacy can create a safe space where she feels connected and not pressured. With these women, it's best to think about building intimacy like a slow, leisurely walk rather than a sprint. A walk where sometimes you might take a few steps back, but overall you're moving forwards towards greater trust and connection at a gradual pace. If you try to move things along too quickly, her walls will shoot up, and instead of moving forward together, she'll retreat to protect herself. So creating a feeling of safety for a dismissive avoidant woman is all about patience, pacing, and letting the connection grow over time. So yes, these are the 5 key ingredients that a dismissive avoidant woman needs to feel safe. And you really can't force or rush safety for these women. It does take time, and that is really necessary. But if you do these 5 things, building a relationship with a dismissive avoidant woman will go much more smoothly than trying to force closeness before she's ready. And if you want to stop second guessing yourself and be able to trust your instincts, I run a one-to-one coaching program to go from anxious to secure. Click the link in the description box for more details. Thanks for watching.